Okay, tell us what you're making there.
Making fried eggplant. Just dip them in scrambled egg and put them in the pan. I put a little salt and pepper over them, and then when I take them out I sprinkle garlic on them.
Show us a eggplant.
And this is called an eggplant, in case you didn't know what it was. I'm sure most people know what they are. They're all white inside like this. You slice them up.
You don't peel them? You don't have to peel them?
No, you don't have to peel them.
And how long you cook them in there?
Well, on medium heat, so they get kind of fried, and then you can test them if they're soft in the middle. So it takes 2 or 3 minutes on each side, and it's done.
So it's healthy fried food, huh?
Yeah, you can bake them, but I don't like them baked. They're too blah. And sprinkle some like spaghetti sauce over it, and some spaghetti cheese. That's about it.
What are you doing with the fork there?
I tested them, see if they're soft.
So if they're soft, they're done?
Yeah, they're done. I put them on a paper towel, takes the excess oil off.
That's like the old salesman saying, stick a fork in them, they're done.
Yeah.
That means they're ready to buy.
I guess they're done enough. You don't want them overdone, do you? That won't hurt you.
That's a lot of oil.
Nah, it doesn't. It doesn't all go in there. I just make sure I have enough so I can cook them.
No wonder why the old Italians only lived till 50.
I don't know. Some of them lived pretty old because they didn't overeat. And they used olive oil. Some people dip them in egg and then they dip them in, bread them with flour. But that just adds more calories. Wouldn't you think? But if you don't care if you got calories. And then you can make spaghetti sauce and put it over it. Or you can buy it in a bottle and already have it done.
So that's garlic powder?
Yeah, sprinkling garlic powder on it.
Garlic powder, not garlic salt. You don't need to add salt.
No, I never buy garlic salt. I buy garlic powder. It says garlic powder. And if you taste it, it really tastes like garlic. Okay, that's about it.
So how long before you flip them over?
2 or 3 minutes. Depends on how hot you got your burner. If you don't want to stand right there and watch them burn.
Well, that's on what, 5 or 4? Looks like 5. About halfway.
Yeah, about half medium heat. So I don't have to stand there and watch it. You want spaghetti sauce with them, or you just want to eat them like that?
That's up to you. They're still hot.
Oh, it's empty.
Oh boy, that garlic's strong. Ooh.
Told you it's real garlic, I guess. Good thing I got one in here hidden. Well, if you sprinkle a little bit of spaghetti sauce over it and cheese, you probably wouldn't feel that strong.
So how do you know when to flip them?
You take your fork and look at the bottom of one of them and see if they're fried. You're not going to take a fork and look at it.
No, we're waiting for you.
Sometimes I don't look at them, I burn them.
Nope.
The eggs make them get stuck together. Yeah, it's good enough to flip. Yeah, they're really not burning yet. They're barely frying. Burner must be hotter on one side than the other. Okay.
And then another 3 minutes here.
Yeah, until they're soft, because they're not as done as these were.
Oh, yeah.
They're still kind of hard.
Some of them are pretty soft. It seems like the smaller ones are harder than the big ones.
And then if you slice them too thin, they cook faster, but you can't pick them up. I think this is the one I had up by the vent in the refrigerator and it was freezing them.
So what you doing there? You're cutting out a bad part?
Yeah, it's all dry. I had it in the refrigerator and the vent froze it.
By dry, you mean rotten.
No, it's not really rotten. No, it just kind of dried it all up on that, froze it on that spot. It was frozen. I moved it in there. If you go put your hand on that vent over there, you can feel it.
So if this part gets brown, you can tell it's rotten.
Yeah.
See how she's cutting off the brown part. She's saying it's frozen from the refrigerator. It was too close to the vent.
Only thing is, the seeds in the middle of them get brown too.
It's just like an apple. You cut off the bad part and eat the rest.
When we were kids, we used to share them with the worms. Yeah. Oh, there's a worm in there. Throw it away. Throw the other half away. I guess they're soft. Yeah, see, they get too soft and you can't pick them up.
Plate over here is almost empty again.
I wonder who ate it. Well, they're not as brown, but they're done.
I think it would be better to bake them.
I don't like them baked. Don't you remember we
Yeah,
baked
but
them?
that's a lot of oil, a lot of fried food.
Yeah, that's why I put it on a paper towel.
Same thing, but bake them.
Well, I guess I don't know how you dip them in egg and bake them because the egg would all run to the bottom of the pan.
So how would you bake them?
I have no idea. You'd have to look up a recipe somewhere.
Didn't we do it one time?
Yeah, and they were terrible. I know, you put a whole bunch of stuff in it. Maybe that was the problem.
We made it just like lasagna, right? But with eggplant instead of noodles.
And you put a whole bunch of spaghetti sauce in it and cheese, and I think the sauce had string beans and all kinds of stuff in it. I thought it was terrible. I couldn't even eat it.
But it was healthy. Taking a perfectly good vegetable here and ruining it.